illustrate three things. One, season up something, basically giving it some flavor. Another tidbit would be to also view it as some knowledge sprinkled over like salt balls. Okay. But the third and most important one is, the nature of salt, crystalline. Basically, it locks things in. It actually draws in water. So it's more of the earth element of retaining things and bonding things together. So that's where a pinch of salt is. Pinch of salt is really just this knowledge that we're going to give you to help bond and bring things together. Too many things are out in the cosmos. Our minds are out and wandering all over the place. So I saw this quote that I thought I'd share that was very insightful, and I wanted to make sure that I responded to it. Of course, I got it from social media, but hey, it tends to fit this bill. So here's your pinch of salt. The quote says, every distraction that you entertain will take you far away from your intended goal. And sometimes it's goals, multiple. So my response to that is I love numbers. 80% of the time you're distracted anyway with social media, other things, got things going, got to keep myself busy, got to keep going. And you're just running that treadmill and not going anywhere. You're running, you're making motions, but you're not really going in any direction, and you're not making any strides because you're not running on the road, you're running on that treadmill. That's work. And then 15% intention, we mean well, but we do not always get the intent of our intention. So to keep attention on what we are trying to do, we basically will come back off of that distraction treadmill and come back to it and try to revisit it and be like, oh, I should have did this, oh, I should have did that. And there's so many things that fall off the wayside because we'll write it down and we'll forget that we wrote it down. I've heard that before, that task list or just another way of putting things on the shelf and then into an utter abyss of things of procrastination that will never get done. So last part, that 5% is the 5% progress we do get. So I have this two-step process that basically things happen in pairs. So I would say to you, if it's anything that would help you overall, think of what you learned yesterday and how can I improve today my quality of life. Find two things that improve your quality of life. Because first, you must start with the address the person within, your mental health, your spirit, your chi, your being, your content that's on the inside. You need to be nurtured. So therefore, that might be two things that improve your health that you didn't do yesterday or the day before. You get these things accomplished, you feel a little bit better about yourself. You can cross those off, give yourself a pat on the back, and get those things. And you know that those things are addition to your life. It could be reading a book that you haven't read in a long time. It could be taking a moment to meditate and heal, give you a chance to regroup so you can go back out and accomplish that task. Sometimes even taking a nap. Sometimes I found that even a 30 to 45-minute nap has definitely increased my overall well-being. I've been able to accomplish things a lot faster because my attention is there, and also my mental acuity is increased, productivity, everything else increased like a domino effect because I'm lifting those things up. So if you tap 2 minutes too much of your reserves, and you know what that is, burning a candle at both ends and twice in the middle, you basically won't have anything left. You have to put things back inside and gain a new perspective by reassessing, and don't put a magnifying glass on it. It's just like the nature of a magnifying glass is to make things bigger than they are. And so, bigger than life, you'll become more worried about it, which will increase your cortisol levels up. Your stress management goes up. Stress management goes down. Stress goes up. Your immune system goes down. You fall sick. You fall ill. You can't do anything and you can't help nobody. And if you don't take care of yourself first, you really can't help anybody. You're no good to anybody, not even yourself. So take that little pinch of salt with you this week.